this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a short form vertical video template that you can use over and over and over and over and over to make your short form video content creation process super efficient. Logging into Veed for the first time, it's going to look something like this. So we're going to click on create a project, and I'm going to slide my floating head out of the way because it's going to be a little bit in the way on that left-hand side there. All right, you're going to get this screen opened up. The next thing you're going to do is click on settings. You're going to get that size right. We'll click this one here. It's a 9/16. You could use the YouTube short. You could use TikTok, Instagram story. They're all exactly the same. The first thing that I add personally is I add a trim progress bar. Those look like this, and they sit inside the elements tab. There's a few different variations of those, but all you have to do is click on one of those, and that's going to snap into your frame. You see that appear down there at the bottom. The next thing I do is I select an audio bed, and I don't change the music. I came to this realization after watching too many hours of TikTok that, hey, once this one song starts trending, it's on all sorts of different content. And we as consumers don't get burnt out or turned off. In fact, we over-optimize to using that song specifically. So I don't overthink this. What I'm looking for is a music bed that kind of fits the personality and tempo of the podcast overall. So I want to fit a vibe versus be specific to that content piece. So we'll just pick this one for the sake of time. The next thing we need to do is we need to actually upload one of our video clips. I'll show you how to do that here. You click on media, you click on upload a file, and this is going to be, I'll take one that I'm actually working on. So what I'll do is I'll copy and paste the name of the actual title of the file. I'll use that to name my file here in Veed. Let me move my head one more time. A little bit in the way here too. So we're going to let that populate. What that's doing is uploading into Veed. We'll give that a few seconds to render. What we're going to do is we're going to pull it underneath the progress bar. Oh, come on. There we go. Sometimes it's a little quirky depending on the connection of your internet. And it looks like we might just need to reapply that audio. So let's do that. We'll add the audio, and I'm going to pause this, give it a second to render, and then we'll be right back. All right, now that that is all loaded up, and usually that's what takes the longest is waiting for things to render. You're going to click on the actual file of your video. I click clean audio. I do the eye contact correct. That brings the AI into, or brings the eyes with AI looking into the camera. And then I also click remove silences in case there are any. That's going to help us kind of create that simulated jump cut effect. Then I'm going to drag my audio bed out past the ending of my video. I'm going to bring my progress bar in. And then the next thing I'm going to add is some sort of bumper. Usually that's just the logo. So I'll grab whatever file is right here, and I'll be right back. All right, so I added the image I want to use for my kind of outro bumper there. It's going to be the logo for the podcast. I'm going to squish that down so that it matches up with my progress bar. And then what I'll do is I'll just drag the music a little bit past the bumper so that you get this effect where the logo fades out and then you've got the music still playing. You're going to want to bring the music down to somewhere in range that it's in the background of the audio for your video file. And then the last step is actually just adding your animations. So you click on the specific piece of video that you want to add the animations to. I recommend adding an in and out animation to each clip. You'll see that with the Ken Burns in animation, it actually also adds the complementary out piece of the animation. What I also do is come through the rest of these and I just randomly select effects because at the end of the day, it's about efficiency. And we don't want to overthink these things that can ultimately slow us down. So we'll put this last effect on here, and then let's sit back and look at the clip we've got. Zoom out. I know you can't hear it. Audio sounds great. Music bed sounds great. We've got the transitions. You can see what's kind of going on here. And there it is. That's the end of the clip. If you want to go over the top and add a few AMSR effects, the way you do that is you come into audio, you scroll down to sound effects, and then you could look for little things like bells, dings, whoosh, the little sound effects that kind of add a nice finished effect to your video. That's how you add those things. You click done, export. And with that, in just a few minutes, you have a fully finished short form video clip that you're going to be able to share out across the internet. You can send this as a link to someone else, but what I recommend doing is just downloading this. Click download, select the file type that you want. MP4 is going to be the file that you want. When you set this up, what you want to do is come back and create all of your videos inside of this same template. So then you get into a really, really quick, efficient workflow. So now you download, you click edit video, you come in, you delete out the little video segments just like this, right? Just like that. And there you go. You're good to go. You're ready for your next video, and you can add that right here. Upload video. And you're on to number 2. It's just that fast.